Donald Trump has a thing for the Gilded Age. It's a time period in American history, roughly from the 1870s to the early 1900s. Imagine top hats, monocles, and robber barons with more money than God. Trump sees this era as America's peak. He thinks America was strong, rich, and respected. And guess what? He thinks tariffs were the secret sauce. Trump believes America was a tariff country back then. He looks at the booming industries and thinks tariffs made it all happen. He figures, slap on big taxes on foreign goods and American businesses will thrive. It's a simple plan, really. Make America great again, one tariff at a time. But here's the thing about history. It's complicated. The Gilded Age wasn't all sunshine and roses. Sure, the economy grew like crazy. But it wasn't just tariffs doing the heavy lifting. There was a lot going on. Immigration, westward expansion, new technologies. Trump's vision of the Gilded Age is like a sepia-toned photograph. It looks nice and nostalgic, but it doesn't tell the whole story. It's like focusing on the fancy parties on the Titanic and ignoring the iceberg looming in the distance. Let's take a closer look at this Gilded Age, shall we? Yes, it was a time of incredible economic growth. New industries popped up like mushrooms after the rain. Railroads, steel, oil. The names of these industries are still familiar today. Carnegie, Rockefeller, Morgan. These guys were the rock stars of their time, swimming in cash. But here's the catch, that wealth didn't exactly trickle down. In fact, it mostly stayed right in the pockets of those robber barons. Meanwhile, regular folks were working their butts off in factories, often in terrible conditions. Child labor was rampant, the gap between the rich and the poor, wider than a canyon. And don't forget the corruption. Politicians were basically bought and paid for by big businesses. It was the Wild West of capitalism, with little regulation and even less concern for the little guy. So yeah, the Gilded Age was shiny on the surface. But underneath, a whole lot of problems. Now let's talk about tariffs. Trump loves them. He sees them as a way to punish other countries and bring back manufacturing jobs to America. He slapped tariffs on goods from China, Mexico, the European Union, you name it. It's like a trade war symphony, and he's the conductor. But here's the thing about tariffs. They're like a boomerang. You throw them, hoping to hit someone else, but they often end up smacking you in the face. When you put tariffs on foreign goods, guess what happens? Prices go up. And who pays those higher prices? American consumers and businesses. Remember that washing machine factory Trump promised to bring back with tariffs? Well, it turns out tariffs on imported parts actually made it more expensive to manufacture washing machines in America. Oops. Turns out the global economy is a bit more complicated than Trump thought. The world has changed a tad since the Gilded Age. We live in a globalized economy now. We're all connected. Products are made with parts from all over the world. Remember that iPhone in your pocket? Designed in California, assembled in China with parts from dozens of other countries. Trying to recreate the Gilded Age in today's world is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't work. The global economy is too interconnected. Trump's tariffs might score him some political points with his base, but they're unlikely to turn back the clock to a bygone era. The Gilded Age might hold a certain allure for Trump with its image of American industrial dominance and unchecked capitalism. But it's a romanticized vision that ignores the complexities of both that era and the one we live in today. In the end, Trump's nostalgia for the Gilded Age might say more about his own world view than it does about sound economic policy.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God, it's beautiful.